Hello and welcome to the Linux video series powered by Saraswati Repository. My name is vishal.majithia. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to log into SSH using .pem file. Normally, AWS gives a .pem file for logging into Linux hosted or the Linux instance in the Amazon rather than giving the username and password. So here I will be demonstrating in Linux as well as in Windows. So first of all, let us demonstrate in Linux. So here is the PEM file. As you can see here, this is my PEM file. So I want to log into Ubuntu server or the Linux server hosted in Amazon using this PEM file without having username and passwords. So let me for that open up the terminal. So when you press let me zoom in a little bit so it would be easier for you to see. So this is my linux.pem file, as you can see here. So now I want to log into the server hosted in Amazon using this PEM file. So command is for that SSH -I and this PEM file and username and password of the Linux system. For it, let me go to the Linux. Let me open up the Amazon for this. Copy this public IP address and default username is, let me go to connect. Default username is Ubuntu. So we'll be typing here Ubuntu @ and paste the public IP address, that is 65.1.162.184, and press enter. So the authenticity of this host can be established using this fingerprint. Are you sure you want to continue to connecting? Press yes. So the permission for this is, as you can see here, the permission is 644 for this Linux SSH PEM file. So what we would be doing here is clear this. Type sudo SSH -I Linux Ubuntu @ public IP address of the server. Paste enter. It will ask us to enter the password of IMVSM because I'm using IMVSM as a username and we are using the sudo. We want the sudo privilege or the root privilege for this. Press enter. Are you sure you want to continue connecting? Yes. So now we are into the server, as you can see here. So this is how we can log into Linux server using SSH using .pem file in a Linux. So now I would demonstrate this using Windows. So this is my Windows system and this is the PEM file. Let me show you. This is the PEM file of that server. And the server IP address is mentioned 65.1.162.184. So for this, for logging into the SSH of a Linux system using Windows, we need a PuTTY server. We need a PuTTY for that. So here I have already downloaded PuTTY and extracted into a PuTTY folder. So what we'll be doing here, open up this folder, click on PuTTY generate and load the PEM file by clicking on the load desktop and select all files, Linux SSH, let's go to key, the PEM file, open. Successfully imported the foreign key, press OK and save the private key. Are you sure you want to save this key without passphrase perfectly? Yes, oops. And save it to the desktop and we'll be naming it as Linux SSH k.ppk. It would be ppk. Save this, close this terminal, minimize this. So as you can see, linux.ssh key has been saved into our desktop. Now we'll be running the putty and we'll be clicking this SSH, expanding this SSH, click on authentication and load that private key, Linux SSH key. Okay, and now from the session we'll be pasting the public IP address of the server and open. Press yes. Default username is Ubuntu. Press enter. So we are done. We have successfully logged into the Ubuntu server hosted in Amazon using .pem file in Windows. So this is how we can log into SSH using .pem file in a Linux and in Windows. So I hope this was informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching this video. Thanks.